All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Experience. Hear the noise campaign? It's been going on as soon as I got in the house. Look, a red theme again. You guys can see it. Now, them motherfuckers are so lucky, right? they deleted my video, LTJ3205, the new vehicle, the number 32 in it. Like I tell you, they always he's grabbing his crotch. They use Pam's neighbor, people that live in Pam's building, to engage in targeting. Nah, they're still unloading groceries. Slow down, man. Slow down. We good. All right. Anyhow, it's funny, right? It is funny what it is that they do, how they try to get people, different people, to target you after you've done expose some of them, right? Because again, they're the ones that are causing hatred. They're the ones that are causing mistrust. They're the ones that are engaging in covert operations, covert psychological operations. They're the ones, like I said, human beings are the worst, and particularly those who are religious. They are worser, if there's ever a word. Worser than the worst, okay? Because religion gives them an excuse, right? They'll have this religious delusion that their God is speaking to them and their God is telling them things, right? And no other religion does that except for Christianity. No other religion does that except for Christianity. Look, TDM 0732. Right, great film there. See a lot of, I tell you guys, and I know I'm talking about, and that's Georgia plates too. So they will use out-of-state plates, out-of-state drivers, right? But like I said, it's my purpose to expose them, and my purpose is greater than theirs. My purpose is greater than theirs, right? Those who are about committing crimes in the shadows, particularly against my people, and particularly against targeted individuals, yeah, you're going to be exposed, right? The world is going to know and see what it is that you are doing. I already hear Belgium, saying that they don't trust U.S. Military weapons anymore, the airplanes, because there's rumors of a kill switch. Right, in the vehicles, to disable the vehicles in terms of war. But again, the people tend to not understand. Even, like I said, some of the most so-called elected leaders across the globe, right, and understanding that who started the whole espionage using electronic devices thing, warfare, the United States, right? And then the Chinese picked up on what the United States was doing and started doing it back to us. Right, and now we complain about how the Chinese is embedding spyware, malware in their electronics, right? But the United States was doing the same thing. The United States installed the Pegasus software on European leaders, its allies. Okay, so they have every right to not trust the United States, to not trust us in what we say. Right? I guess that's why I expose the shit that they do. You can't call yourself a democracy and talk about the rule of law when those who are charged to enforce the rule of law are breaking the law all the time. Right? What does that say? That's the hypocrisy. Right? What does that say? You can't say you believe in democracy and freedom, right? But yet you engage in the overthrow of democratically elected leaders across the world. So no wonder why going forward people will vote for a dictator, right? Because they have saw the hate in which other countries view us here in America, or view America with hatred. You know what I'm saying? Countries don't do that out of just because they want to. No, it's because of what we have done, what our government have done in the past. All right? So, but again, society has been dumbed down to the point where there's no rational thinking, there's no rational thought, there's no understanding. It's just belief. right? So when I talk about, others talk about the genocide of the Palestinian people, the murder of over 40,000 children, right? And these so-called religious people, look, T132828, another vehicle. They're parked all around here with number 32. All right. You know, when they talk about, oh, don't mess with Israel. Like, shut the fuck up. You go to Israel and they're treating you just like how these white racist cops treat you here in America. But, oh, don't mess with Israel. The nonsense that I say. Come on, listen to your mother. Listen to your mother. Don't embarrass your mother like that. Okay? Don't hit her like that in public, ma'am. Don't do that. Right? The Negropeans, the religious fanatics. You know, you gotta educate them, man. You gotta educate them. Right? You gotta educate them. They've been dumbed down with stupidity. Anyhow, as I was saying, right? So when they'll hear these black people talk about, these black nigga people talk about, don't mess with Israel. You go to fucking Israel and see what they do to you. You go and see what they do to you. Right? You tend to forget that Israel was engaging in the a sterilization program against black Ethiopian women. We tend to forget that, right? Okay, they're black. Ethiopians are black just like you and I. Right? 13205, the school bus that just pulled off as I got here. Right? So this is the shit that I'm talking about. The ridiculous shit, that religion in the minds of my people, black people, that have made us so damn stupid, that have made us so damn ignorant. Right? That we will talk about don't mess with Israel while Israel is committing genocide against a group of people. Right? But you want to find, you think of yourself as more moral than anybody else. You're not more moral than anybody else. And you should be. Because they got their morality from us. You understand? You understand that? All that law in you know, the Ten Commandments, that didn't come from them. That came from us. So y'all need to shut the fuck up about don't mess with Israel. You see in my community how these European Jews, how they have their own command center. They got vehicles that look like police vehicles. Where's your fucking command centers? Huh? Black people? Where's your command centers? Huh? Where's your vehicles, your community patrol vehicles that look like police vehicles? Huh? Where is that? Where is that? Y'all would rather everybody else have empowerment over your black asses instead of you empowering yourself and each other. Bunch of fucking dummies. You will have other groups of people have empowerment over you. You will vote for them to sit on the school boards while they're destroying the education of your children. You'll vote for them as mayor and governor while they're destroying your livelihood, your children's livelihood. But you won't vote for a black man because he might be a Muslim or he might not be religious. But the same people you vote for who call themselves Christians are ruining your lives. But you can't see that, right? Y'all motherfuckers will sit in church with the white supremacists, right, who is training their children to hate your children, to murder your children in masses, because they're the ones that's gunning for a war, a race war. They're the ones that's doing things so they can start a race war. And what are you doing? You're doing shit like this attacking me, right? Like I said, y'all gonna find out real soon. Real soon y'all gonna find out. And ain't no white man who's gonna come save your ass. It's the white man that is putting you in the condition that you're in and got you blaming each other and blaming yourself. I understand what's going on. Wake the fuck up. Talk to you guys in this video.